Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
Marc Marquez once again demonstrated his dominance on the track, this time during practice sessions at the Assen circuit in the Netherlands. The Ducati rider impressed from the start of the session, consistently recording the fastest times and solidifying his status as one of the strong favorites to secure victory this weekend. Marquez, who has been in top form recently, appears to be increasingly in sync with his Desmosedici GP25 machine. Aggressive in fast corners and precise in technical sections, the 8-time world champion set the fastest lap time, which proved difficult for his rivals to match. Top riders like Pecco Bagnaia and Fabio Quartararo struggled to match Marquez's pace, who seemed so comfortable and confident tackling the unique characteristics of the Assen circuit. The Ducati team also appeared satisfied with the practice results, describing Marquez as a complete package who has continued to develop since joining the team at the start of the season. With such strong performance, the pressure now shifts to the competitors who must find a way to stop Marquez's momentum. If this practice performance is an indicator, then Marc Marquez has a very good chance of returning to the top of the podium at this Dutch Grand Prix. And here's the full story. Marc Marquez is once again stealing the spotlight in the MotoGP paddock. The Ducati Lenovo team's star rider demonstrated exceptional performance during the free practice session at the TT Assen circuit in the Netherlands. With an impressive lap time and consistency across every section of the track, Marquez proved that he is not just a fast rider, but also an unshakable one. On a day filled with gray clouds and challenging track temperatures, Marquez seemed to ride without any pressure. He emerged from the Ducati garage with full determination and immediately set the fastest time from the first lap. While other riders were still adapting to the track grip and bike setup, Marquez had already mastered the Assen racing line with high confidence. The Desmosedici GP25 he rode seemed to blend perfectly with Marquez's signature racing style, aggressive, calculated, and uncompromising. Even in technical sectors like the debolt corner and the fast ramchoke combination, Marquez was clearly superior to his rivals. Telemetry data shows that his speed entering and exiting corners has improved significantly compared to previous practice sessions. Rivals like Francesco Bagnaia and Maverick Vinales appeared frustrated as they couldn't match his lap times. They tried to slipstream behind Marquez several times, but failed to keep up with his bike's speed and precision in maneuvers. Even the current championship leader had to admit that Marquez's performance is on a different level. Comments poured in from various quarters. The Ducati team stated that Marquez's development was extraordinary, calling it the evolution of a rider who is now fully integrated with Ducati technology. A Ducati technician said, "What we saw today was not just speed, but a full understanding of the bike. Marc can now read the bike's characteristics better than anyone else." Marquez himself appeared relaxed yet confident after the session. In a brief interview, he mentioned feeling comfortable with the bike and the team, and admitted to gaining a deeper understanding of the Desmosedici GP25's maximum limits. He also noted that the Assen circuit has always been a favorite because it demands a combination of precision, courage, and high-level technique, 3 areas where he now excels. With such strong performance, many observers are calling Marquez a strong candidate to reclaim the top podium spot at the Dutch GP. And if this trend continues into qualifying and the main race, it's not unlikely that Marc Marquez will add to his victory tally this season and make the battle for the 2025 MotoGP World Championship title even more intense. One thing is clear, Marc Marquez isn't just back, he's back to dominate. MotoGP legend and former world champion Casey Stoner has weighed in on Pecco Bagnaia's performance, which failed to secure a podium finish at the 2025 Mugello GP. In his home race, the Ducati Lenovo rider could only manage a 4th-place finish, narrowly missing out on the podium zone. To be honest, I was quite surprised to see Pecco not in the top 3. Mugello is a circuit he knows very well, and Ducati's performance hasn't been bad lately, Stoner said in an interview with Paddock Media after the race. Stoner highlighted several aspects of Bagnaia's performance, from tire management to strategy choices during the rain that fell at the start of the race. He lost momentum in the second half of the race. Whether it was due to tire pressure or a small mistake in decision-making, it clearly cost him a golden opportunity in front of the Italian crowd. Bagnaia himself looked frustrated in the park firm, aware that a podium finish at home was something he had targeted. "We worked hard all weekend, but unfortunately the result wasn't enough. I apologize to the fans," Pecco said. Casey Stoner added that this result isn't the end of the world, but it serves as a warning that the competition this season is getting tougher. Marc Marquez is a real threat. Pecco needs to refocus and not get stuck in this disappointment for too long. And here the full news. The 2025 Italian Grand Prix at Mugello circuit ended in disappointment for defending champion Pecco Bagnaia. In front of thousands of fans packing the stands, the Ducati Lenovo rider could only finish the race in fourth place, a result far from expectations, especially considering this was Bagnaia and the Ducati factory team's home turf. Bagnaia's failure to secure a podium finish did not go unnoticed by Casey Stoner, the MotoGP legend and former Ducati rider who now serves as a commentator. In a post-race interview, Stoner expressed his concerns about the performance of the VR46 Academy graduate in a serious yet empathetic tone. "Seeing Pecco finish fourth at Mugello is very surprising," Stoner told the Paddock Media. "This is one of the tracks that best suits his riding style, and Ducati has a strong history here. But today, he seemed to lose something, whether it was in terms of consistency, tire strategy, or attacking mentality." Stoner noted that while Bagnaia started the race solidly, his pace and rhythm began to falter in the mid-laps. This opened the door for other riders like Marc Marquez and Pedro Acosta to overtake and secure top 3 positions. He had a good start, but couldn't maintain the pace. "I noticed from lap 10 that he started struggling to keep up the pace. Whether it was a minor technical issue or suboptimal tire management, at this level of MotoGP, even the smallest mistake can be fatal," added Stoner. Additionally, Stoner also mentioned the mental pressure Bagnaia might have felt racing in his home country. Racing in front of your home crowd is a double-edged sword. The support can be motivating, but it can also be a heavy burden. "I've experienced it at Phillip Island. Sometimes it drains your focus." On the other hand, Bagnaia himself acknowledged that this result was very disappointing. "I tried my best, but today wasn't enough. The bike performed well at the start, but rear grip started to decrease toward the end. I apologize to the fans who came all the way to Mugello," said Bagnaia in a subdued tone during the press conference. With this fourth-place finish, Bagnaia failed to secure maximum points at his home track and now trails his rivals in the standings, including Marc Marquez, who finished first and remains consistent. This situation further intensifies the battle for the 2025 World Championship title, which so far has been one of the most competitive seasons in the past decade. Stoner concluded his comments by encouraging Bagnaia, but also reminding him that the current competition leaves no room for repeated mistakes. "He's an extraordinary rider, no doubt about it. But if he wants to defend his title, he needs to bounce back in the next round and can't afford to let his guard down. This season, all the top riders are performing at their best."
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease.